All right, dear viewers and listeners, I'm going to say a sentence that's going to make absolutely no sense to you at the beginning of this video, but by the end of it, you will get it. So the sentence is, Andre just bought a Buhanka and he can't get it.
What is a Buhanka?
Yes, Andre, what is a Buhanka?
Well,
why did you buy it and why can't you get it?
All right, let me explain.
Okay, please do.
Because a Buhanka, especially, you could see it behind me, and you could see images of it right there. It's a small four-wheel drive van. So think like a Scooby-Doo van. Okay.
Well, wait, but take a step back. I'm Czech. You're Russian, right?
Yeah, yes.
And Buhanka in Russian means what?
A loaf of bread.
So you bought a small loaf of bread and you can't get it.
Correct, but it's very expensive loaf of bread. Very, very expensive. So,
what is the official name of the Buhanka?
well, so traditionally, this was a military vehicle from decades ago.
Okay.
Its traditional name is UAZ 452. And then it has a model number,
Yep.
which is basically, in this case, a 3714.
So you bought a UAZ 452 37.
14.
That's more confusing than you bought a Buhanka. All right, maybe we can clear this up. What does in Russian UAZ stand for?
So UAZ is the name of the factory,
Okay.
which in Russian is Ulyanovsky Автомобильный Завод.
That did not clear anything up, Andre.
It's basically the Ulyanovsk Automotive Factory.
All right, and where is this factory?
Oh, you're going to test my geography?
Well, is it? I take it it's somewhere in the former Soviet Union.
Yes, it's in the former Soviet Union. Dude, this design with round headlights and this little van with four-wheel drive capability
Is that the one you bought?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the exact one you
That's
bought.
the exact one. And it's near, where Sochi,
Yeah, I know where Sochi is.
Yeah, it's near the Black Sea,
Yeah.
on the Black Sea.
Where the Olympics were.
Yeah.
That's where they build them.
No, it's not where they build them. That's about where it is.
That's where your
because-
Buhanka's at.
Yes, that's
Okay.
where my Buhanka is, and it's not able to get over to US, but this design is from 1965. It's decades old, and it's tough as nails. I hope.
It's old as me, dude. All right, so hold on. All right, okay, let's take a step back. So I get that you bought a former military van that's four-wheel drive.
Yes.
But why? I thought you were like in love with the Lada.
Lada Niva.
Yeah, what happened to Lada Niva? Why did you go from a Lada Niva, which is kind of like, the Russian equivalent of a Jeep, to this little breadbasket thing?
Well, because of van life, Roman.
Because of Oh, you can't live out of a Lada Niva.
No, but after this, when my wife divorces me,
Okay.
I will be able
Does
to
she
live.
know you bought a Buhanka?
Yes, she does.
Okay, that's good. All right.
And my parents know, my wife knows, and they're
All right,
very
let's-
angry.
All right, okay, let's take a huge step backwards.
Okay.
So at some point you decided that hashtag van life was more important than hashtag off-roading. So you
Well,
decided
hashtag Niva. Yeah.
so you decided to go for the Buhanka.
Yes, exactly.
How do you go about finding a Buhanka in Russia?
So first
How'd
of all,
you find it?
So I had to have somebody to help me because there is no way. So first of all,
You didn't fly to Russia.
I did not fly to Russia, and I also these ones.
If you did, that would have been quite a long weekend because I would have known.
Yeah, it would have been. These vans were not in North America. Lada Nivas were sold in Canada.
Yes,
right?
you can get those. Yeah.
So
yeah.
technically, it would be easy for me to fly to Canada,
Big-
buy a Niva, and drive it across the border.
Why would you do that? Why not?
Right, but all of them, basically all Nivas in Canada rusted away.
Okay.
Most of them. So the steel wasn't, especially recently, wasn't very high quality. They all rusted away, and obviously mechanical issues were also there. This particular example I found using, first of all, a good friend, and also basically Russian Craigslist.
Oh, okay. That's kind of how I found the Tatra when we bought the Tatra.
Yeah, so-
I used Veteransky Rai. That's Czech for classic paradise or classics paradise.
There you go.
That's how I found it, and then called the owner.
Yeah.
From here,
Yes.
spoke to him in Czech, and you had a friend there who found this Buhanka for you.
Yeah, so my friend Destin, who lives here in
Well,
Colorado,
wait, your friend. This is getting crazier. So your friend Destin.
connected me with another friend.
Okay.
Actually, one of his basically brother-in-law.
And where's he at?
He lives in Krasnoyarsk, which is a city near Sochi.
So my Czech. Hold on. My Czech Krasna is beautiful.
Krasna is also red.
Oh, red.
Red and beautiful.
Red and beautiful.
Krasnoyarsk, basically the red region.
Red. Okay.
It's the kind of the name of this city.
This friend of yours, brother-in-law, lives in
Krasnoyarsk.
Yeah.
Yes, and he helped me find it. Not only that, by the way, his name is Roman.
Oh, hey, thank you, Roman.
So Roman helped me out. Not this Roman, another Roman. So he helped me find it. Then we vetted it with a mechanic.
Okay.
Right. Then this is 3 months in the making, by the way.
How did you find a mechanic to vet it?
These vans are everywhere over there.
Oh.
This vehicle is very well known. Like I said, it was designed decades ago. They've updated the engine, obviously. This particular one is a 92.
Okay, so it's not new, but it's not that old.
So it's about 29 years old.
All right.
And I wanted something that era because of importing, right?
Yeah, you got to be 25 years or older to be able to legally import
to help with the import process. That's a whole different bag of worms that I don't want to even start talking about. But anyway, it was nice. It was only about 300,000 rubles.
Okay, so what does that translate to like Bitcoin? No,
just
to real money.
It's just under $4,000.
So 4,000. And how many kilometers on the clock?
It was approximately 112,000 kilometers.
So about 70,000 miles.
But it was difficult to find a nice example. This is a nice example with not a lot of rust. And it also has a VIN number, which is stamped on the vehicle, which was kind of hard to find, believe it or not.
Really? Yeah, I suspect you would need a VIN to actually be able to title it here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It had proper title. It had a Russian version of a Carfax.
Oh.
Yes. And you know the only
Carfaxi.
You know the only
Autofaxi.
Do you know the only problem on that report?
Krasnofaxi.
Is odometer reading.
So it just doesn't tell you like service or...
Well, the odometer reading it said was wrong.
Okay.
So that's what it told me.
Was it spun back or forward?
Nobody knows.
It's just wrong. Okay. I suspect it wasn't spun forward.
Just nobody knows.
It really only has 30,000 kilometers.
Look at how cute it is. It's very handsome.
It does. It is very... I'm looking at it. It looks like it's got 2 eyes, a nose, 2 little cute dimples, right? And a little mouth. So, where's the motor? Is it in the front or in the back?
It's in the front. It's basically almost like a mid-engine.
Oh,
right. So the driver and the passenger sit between the motor.
So you're like frontal control, almost like an FC.
Almost
right.
an FC.
Are you sitting in front of the first wheels, or are you sitting kind of on top?
You're kind of on top of the front axle, so it's almost a forward control type of situation.
What kind of power plant is in this? What communist era?
It's the grandiose 2.4 liter gasoline straight 4.
A straight 4.
Yes.
Wow.
And
like a Scout.
Kind of.
Yeah.
And I think it produced
4.5 horsepower.
No, a little bit more. I think it was about 70 horsepower at this era.
Right.
And I'm told this vehicle, because Roman, my friend, who helped me purchase this, he drove it several times, in fact.
Manual?
Manual, of course. Manual transfer case.
Low range?
Yes, low range, so it's proper. And he drove it, and he said he reached about 90 kilometers per hour.
60 miles an hour, that's good.
Almost, and that was the end of the world, basically.
Yeah, I think must have been shaking like a scared poodle at that point. All right, so how many seats are in this? How many does it seat?
So right now, 4.
So it's got 2 rows.
2 rows of seats, but then there's kind of a cargo area in the back.
Okay.
So, and actually...
And there's like a thing on the roof too, right?
It's got a roof rack. It's got an LED bar. I mean, this is a proper
It does
van
have an
life.
LED bar. Wow, look at that.
It's a proper van life vehicle.
All right.
And it's for sale right now. Well, so if you live in Russia, you can actually buy these right now.
Yeah, sure.
Brand new.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you really quickly.
Yeah, let's see what a new one looks like.
This will blow your mind, Roman.
Oh, look at that.
This is a 2021.
It's lifted. Dude, that one's lifted.
Well, mine is also a little bit lifted.
Wow. It looks like that's good ground clearance. So that one looks like the Hannibal Lecter version of the Buhanka.
No, it's got
Am I right, Ian? It does look like the Hannibal Lecter. Like it's going to eat you. So they had to put that face mask on it so that it wouldn't take a bite.
No, it's not Hannibal
It
Lecter.
looks a little startled, if I'm being honest, too.
It's always startled.
Oh, look at that.
But so
Spare
this is
tire on the back. How much are new ones? How much does the Hannibal Lecter of van life cost?
so right now it says 949,000 rubles.
So $12,000.
Yeah, about 12 grand.
Yeah, 3 times what you paid.
So now I still cannot get it.
Why can't you? So where's it at? It's in Sochi, right?
Well, now it's in Novorossiysk port, which is near
New something.
Novorossiysk, New Russian
Okay.
city. Novorossiysk port near Sochi. And they told me because of the Suez Canal debacle,
That Evergreen boat that got stuck in the Suez Canal.
there was a lot of scheduling issues.
Yes.
And they're saying right now I may have to wait 3 weeks to get it on the boat.
Oh, okay.
And then it's 21 days on the boat,
Okay.
and it's going to New Jersey.
And you're going to go pick it up there?
No, I was thinking about shipping it here.
Oh, can you ship it? Yeah, can you do that?
Well, from the port,
Yeah.
I can
Dude,
order
we
a
got to go
truck.
pick it up. That'd be so cool.
But dude, it's going to take like a week.
Yes. Yes, but for Bohanka, come on.
Or especially Hannibal Lecter.
All right. Here's the question for all of you guys watching. Are there any other Buhankas in America? Have you seen
Let
any?
me know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen one.
you haven't seen one. So you think, all right. And then also, if there are any other Buhankas, what is your experience? If you've seen one or ridden, driven,
Or you got one here.
you got one, what's your experience been with them? I mean, have you ever actually driven a Buhanka?
No.
Have you ridden in a Buhanka?
No, I'm buying it sight unseen, completely unseen.
All right. And how are you going to get spare parts for it?
That's a good question.
If
So
it-
I
like
did.
if you need an alternator or something critical.
You could fix it with a hammer.
It's a Russian military vehicle.
You could fix this with a hammer and a pair
This
of
is
pliers.
true. The Russians were known for engineering very simple and yet very straightforward, very robust vehicles.
Yeah, so, and mine is not orange. It's, you know what they call that color? That's mine.
What do they call that color?
um,
Gulag green?
No, they call it the White Knights.
Oh, it's white?
You know, in Siberia,
Knights, yeah.
like when basically above the Arctic Circle, if
Yeah.
there's no night, it's called the White Knights.
And are the tires, I don't even, what size wheels are there? Can you even get, I mean, it looks like it's got a lot of ground clearance. It
It's
looks like
got clearance
like-
and it's got
like at least a
beefy
foot.
It's got beefy tires, but I think the tires are old.
Okay.
I mean, anyway, the tires are good. I spent some money with the mechanic fixing it up.
Okay.
It's wonderful, and now it's stuck in the port, and I have no idea how to get it here.
Well, I mean, hopefully the
Hopefully-
bolts will start running
yes.
and it'll be here in 2 months or something.
Yes.
All right, Andre. Couple other questions about your Buhanka. What creature comforts does this vehicle offer?
I wanted to show you this.
Yeah, what does it have? Is it like
Oh,
Bluetooth?
first of all, here's a quick view of the interior. Somebody put.
Is that a cup holder or what the hell
Yeah,
is?
so in the middle there's
Yeah.
a plastic section,
Yeah.
and it said basically somebody did like an update to it with a cup holder. So it has cup holders.
Okay.
It also has switches for lights, obviously.
That's good. You don't
windshield
have to
wipers.
kick
You,
it.
you see the 2 levers right there?
Yeah.
That's basically kind of a transfer case operation.
Okay.
And also, of course, on the side you can't really see it. That's the manual transmission. I think it's a 4-speed. I may be wrong. I think it's a 4-speed manual. And then it has this.
What the hell is that?
It has a USB port.
Oh my
yes, yes, people. So this Buhanka has been wired for USB.
How do you say apple in Russian?
Яблоко.
Yablaka Auto Play. Does it have
No, it doesn't have Apple CarPlay. No, it doesn't.
telephone?
No, but how many Buhanka? First of all, like I said, viewers, let us know if there is another Buhanka in the States. But I'll bet you another Buhanka does not have this. Does not have USB.
No, I'm sure. So the only experience that I've ever had with the Buhanka, on Prime, there's this show that I've been watching because I'm a complete car nerd. So I've been watching a show called Dangerous Roads. It's this French dude who basically for an hour films these crazy people who do very dangerous like drives to work or for some reason, right? So like it's like in the Andes, the road of death, right? And it's a very interesting show. It's a documentary, and one of the episodes takes place in Mongolia, and there's a herd of nomadic Mongolians who herd their elk across the Mongolian winter tundra,
Yes.
and then set up yurts, right, from the summer grazing grounds. And the Bohanka is
their vehicle of
Is their
choice?
vehicle? It goes. It's pretty cool. It goes across ice floes and glaciers, and it looked pretty cool. But that was a vehicle, the yurt goes in the Buhanka.
Buhanka travels?
The Buhanka travels, they're on horses or yaks. They're on horses to herd their yaks. And then the Buhanka shows up, they set up the yurt, they eat some yak fat, and then, party a little bit with yak wine or yak liquor or whatever the hell it is. And then the next day they go and do it again. But anyway, it does feature the Buhanka.
So you're telling me I made the right choice?
I'm telling you, I can't wait to see it. Okay. I just can't wait to see it.
Our friend Charlie here in Boulder?
Yeah.
He has some experience with some Soviet vehicles.
Yes, he does. He loves those crazy Eastern Europeans. He's
Yeah,
had a couple of Skodas, not the kind you get in the UK, but
right.
the old kind.
Skoda he has a Trabant, maybe?
He had a Trabant,
Yeah.
yes, he has a Trabant.
So maybe I'll talk to Charlie and maybe he'll help me a little bit.
If something breaks.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, all right. And is there anything else unusual about it besides the fact that it's got a USB port?
Well, so like I said, 2 rows of seats, right?
Yep.
And then there's a
Are there
area.
seatbelts? Do you get seatbelts?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I might have to put seatbelts in there. But then there's an area.
Has it ever been crashed? This?
Oh no, you're the crash
It's been
zone.
crashed, but not tested.
No,
At least not formally.
your legs are the crash
How
crumple
many of these
zone.
things have they built over the years?
I think a gazillion.
You think it's like in the millions?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a lot of them.
Because they've been around for 5 decades or more.
I'm picturing this like little exhaust pipe that's like the size, opening the size of a nickel, and this little.
But what do you think? How do you think it will do at 2 miles above sea level?
I think it'll be that 70 horsepower, which is more likely 30, will be down to like 20. We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
What's the plan? Let's say it all goes well, and 2 months from now, you're the proud owner of a Buhanka here in Boulder, and you can actually get it titled and registered and plated and insured. Hopefully, even Haggerty may have a hard time with this one. But anyway, so let's see you can do all that. What's the plan?
Well, I want to do a video series.
Okay.
I want to do, just kind of explore, drive around, of course, the mountains, hopefully in the summer when there's no snow here in Colorado, and just kind of learn about it, maybe go camping, of course.
Yep.
It's equipped. It's got a roof rack. It's got, space in the back, and probably do a lot of time fixing it with my kids. Maybe this. I'm telling this to my wife.
Yeah.
So basically, work on it a little bit,
Call
clean
it
it up.
banging in a Buhanka?
Huh? No.
Banging around in a Buhanka?
No, just driving. Just only driving.
Oh, come on. That thing's going to have a ride it's going to have a horrible ride. You're going to be like, it'll be like a bucking Bronco.
I don't think it has Baja suspension.
No, I don't think so. But you could have placed maybe hey, Fox.
Hey, Fox.
If you're watching this,
do you want to sponsor a Buhanka?
You could do your Fox Buhanka line.
Live valve
of death valve technology. Or Terraflex. You guys, that's a whole market that you haven't conquered yet, the Buhanka
There you go.
market.
Maybe 5-star will tune it for me.
I wonder how big the drive shafts are.
They're pretty beefy. You'll see images of this Buhanka underneath.
All right. Did you ask if it leaks anything? Any fluids?
The guys in Russia told me if it doesn't leak, there's something wrong.
Figures. Okay. All right.
So it has to leak.
Well, there you go. Andre bought a Buhanka. And as soon as Andre gets his hands on a Buhanka, we will certainly keep you in the picture.
In the loop.
In the loop. And we'll do another update on the Buhanka story. So congratulations, Andre.
Thank you.
It is cute. It really is cute. Especially, I bet you if you open that little flap above the mouth, it'll even look more like a nose.
Yeah,
it's got to be an air vent,
That's
right?
the air vent for the radio.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
that'll even be cuter. I think I see like a horn sticking out. Is that a horn, you think? Behind that?
It might be. It might be a horn.
Yeah, it might be a horn.
So there you have it.
I see the transfer case too. Or at least the front diff.
It's got solid axles, front and back.
I think it's right-hand drive, not left-hand drive.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Well, thank you guys, and let us know in the comments below if you have ever seen a Buhanka here in America. See you guys next time. Ciao.
Thanks.